I think all issues are women's issues, by the way. I've been doing this for 28 years. I've never a single time heard the phrase men's issues because it's believed men can handle all the issues. I think the same with women. But let me just say, I really hope the moderator tonight asks Tim Kaine why the very week he was selected to be Hillary Clinton's vice presidential running mate, he had praised TPP, and then it was like, oops, I didn't mean that, because I'll give that up. I'll sacrifice. I'll be a classic Washington flip-flopper just to become your running mate. He's disagreed with her on any number of things, and that's really the latest. So I hope that is raised as well.
Let's go on to the past 10 days or whatever. I have and I don't know what you think of 538 and Nate Silver, but, you know, junkies look at everything that's out there, including Real Clear Politics. So on September 26th, the Now Today vote, if it happened today, Hillary Clinton was at 45.1% and Donald Trump was at 54.9%. Within 9 days, as of yesterday, Hillary Clinton had risen to 78% for a now vote, and Donald Trump at 22%.
Yeah, that's all over the map. I mean, Donald Trump has started out at 3%.
Whether it's Miss Universe or, and my only point is, I know you, and I wish I had seen you behind the scenes as this 3 a.m. tweets were going out, and with the...
I was sleeping.
But what do you do in the morning?
When you saw him the next day, and just watching it, you saw him get set up by Hillary. Their research, the DNC research, found this woman. She brings it up at the debate. It's totally out of left field and has nothing to do with issues. Brings it up, and then it goes on and has legs for a week because of Mr. Trump can't seem to leave it alone.
It has legs for a week because you just mentioned the most important point of this entire campaign, Joe, which is Hillary Clinton refuses to talk about issues. Tim Kaine out on the stump never talks about issues. They talk about Donald Trump. Do we really want this election to be this content-free?
Help them stay on that message.
Content-free.
Maybe he needed to just say, look, it was a beauty pageant. The beauty pageants look for beautiful.
But he has said that. He has said he saved her job. He has said that many times. It gets lost in this cacophony. And in fairness to him, he says that the corporation, the organization wanted her terminated, and he gave her a second chance.
Can't believe
but all apart from that, But Hillary Clinton wants you to talk about that because she never created a job. How do they make their money? Through speeches. She's never brought a company public. She didn't inherit it. She didn't hit the Powerball lottery. These people have made their gazillions of dollars by giving speeches, by trading favors from the State Department to foreign nations. I mean, why isn't anybody disturbed about that? What can possibly be the but?
Well, the question, the possible but, and I just curious because I think we all have a lot of respect for you. And so here's the question. No, but the question is, when you see those tweets go out at 3 o'clock in the morning, when you see him mock Hillary Clinton's health issue, if she has a health issue, and I don't want to go too far with that, when you see him call people losers, what do you think of that? Just from a civility, being a respectful person in America.
Well, first of all, Donald Trump has a right to defend himself. And you have never seen such a coordinated media attack on anybody. Prove to me that there's ever been. I mean, it's absolutely over the top. But secondly, I think Donald Trump, Andrew, is at his best when he sticks to the issues, when he talks about the failures of Obamacare. He should actually channel President Bill Clinton, who just yesterday on the stump, I guess,
but then you agree with the issue of the temperament, which is to say that people say
that. I didn't say that. I think she's got a terrible temperament. I think, did you see her? Why aren't I 50 points ahead? I mean, that was just bizarro. And we should be playing that all day long because I could tell her why you're not 50 points ahead. She's not even at 50% because people don't trust her. They don't like her and they don't much want her to be president or commander-in-chief. I think telling the truth is a presidential quality, not just temperament. Everybody's throwing these qualities in their polls now that they think hurt Donald Trump. What about veracity? What about truthfulness? What about judgment? Hers has been terrible. What's her Senate record here? I mean, yes, everybody voted for 9/11 health benefits, of course, but she, you know, what really has her? And that's very virtuous. What had her name on it? She like renamed a highway, a historic state, and a post office. These were like her big accomplishments on her way to.
But I don't think
running for president
is going to win a popularity contest. I mean, that's why Gary Johnson has 10% right now in the polls.
It doesn't need to be a popularity contest. But you know what? This is a show. I watch a show every morning that's about issues, and it's about financial issues. It's about jobs and regulation and trade.
And this may be to your credit or Donald Trump's credit. I was in Des Moines last week. You could talk to them about issues all day. Not interested. Not interested. whatever they're voting on is the personality, the temperament. They either like Hillary Clinton, or they like Donald Trump, or they hate Hillary Clinton, or they hate Donald Trump. That's sadly, I wish it was about issues.
But didn't you find also it wasn't just personality, like like it's a personality contest.
No,
it's also the strong leader and the change. I mean, this election is still what it's always been about, which is past versus future, change versus more of the same, disruptor, outsider versus insider, failed politician.
We just had a market guest who said, you know, the market is all Twitter right now because they're worried about who's going to win the election, what's that going to mean. In the end, it's probably not going to mean a whole lot because neither one of these candidates is going to be able to make significant change. The Republicans in Congress or the Democrats on the other side are not going to make massive changes. Do you agree with that sentiment?
No, I don't agree with that. I actually think Donald Trump is well positioned, Becky, if he keeps the Republican House and Senate, to actually enact things that all these presidential candidates and indeed presidents from both sides of the aisle promise and never deliver. I mean, that's the thing. I think people are really willing to roll the dice here.
Hey CNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Here you're going to find videos packed with all of the information that you need to be smarter about your finances. You can subscribe by clicking right here and click on all the videos around me or the eye right here to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.